Hey guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back with me, the Fatih. So today we're going to do some tutorials after sharing your demo on NameCard app. So we're gonna move into the next project, that is calculator for dimension. Okay, so we're gonna open this. So because I'm a student, I already learned about it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna showcase the one who's already done to you, and you just need to be copied. Okay, the Kodular is still loading. Okay, you may wait. The online emulator is still loading. Okay, viewer. It may take a bit long, depends on your internet. And also, I have to mention to you guys, for this calculation app is actually kind of like heavy because it have many assets here. So may you found a little bit laggy if you try to make on your computer. But still, if you got nice internet, it'd be just fine. Okay. So first, you can see, you may want to make a new project first. Okay, let me show you guys how to make new project. Let's duplicate this page. Back to the creator. Okay, so you may click on here, create project, and you're gonna give a name, calculator. Okay, calculator. Okay, let's set it up like this, and then you can give it the alt name again, calculator, and then you can either choose default, light or dark, depends on you. Okay, in the minimum of an SDK level, you can choose the recent Android, or you can choose the old one, but up to you. I'm gonna leave it just like the default settings. And then for the package name, we're gonna name it .com/ our name. Okay. And then you can give it name calculator. Okay. Primary color, you can leave it like this. Okay. Or if you want to make the same as me, you can set to the green color. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's just cancel this. Let's finish. Okay, it getting things ready. Okay, so the first thing you may got is open the screen like this. uh, it's still blank, and then what you're gonna do first, you're gonna choose the emulator or the viewer to the Samsung Galaxy S9. Okay, so we have a better screen right now, more big. Okay, so first we're gonna change the name of the screen one. Okay, this you can go to the screen one option here. You already have it in here, and then scroll down until you found title. You can change the name to the calculation app. You can type it on your computer, and then maybe you're experiencing a different font with me, so that's why you need additional font. Okay, to do that, you go to the advanced properties. Okay, and then you can see here title bar typeface. Okay, kind of like. Okay, so for you guys, you can upload it to the Kodular if you don't have. You can either search on the website for the font. Uh, in here, I got three fonts that use, which is the regular province, Quicksand Bold, and also Sophia Premium. For the assets, I will include on the description, so you can either download it on there. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, to be honest, guys, in here it's kind of like, so I know it's not kind of very responsive. And then you may still have a blank screen like this, but we change name. Okay, so what do you need to do now? We're gonna change the layout of the background. Okay, for background, I'm choosing it from my assets. Okay, as usual, you can check on the Google Drive shared link on description. You can download it and then you can upload it to your Kodular. And it should be when you already upload to your Kodular, it will be skies with a cloud, also a little bit around here. Okay, after that, so now we're gonna making the functional button. Okay, so in the end, I'm gonna show you some demos for this. Okay, for the demos, we're gonna make the button first. Okay, so we have one, two, three, okay, four, five. We have five buttons. Okay, one, two, three, four. Okay, five. Okay, we have 10 buttons here. So we're gonna make all of it. To do that, how are we gonna do it? Okay, so first you may insert the vertical arrangement. So I'm gonna make like a little block here. Okay, I'll show you. Let's search in here on the palette, vertical arrangement. Okay, like this. Just drag and drop to your screen here. Um, After you drag and drop it, so you're gonna make the function. Okay, the function on the vertical arrangement. So for the size, okay, we're gonna set the height to automatic. Okay, set it to the automatic. Okay, it's already set on default, and the width is 95%. Type it on 95%. Enter it. Okay, we already set under 95. Set this. Okay, it's already on automatic. Or if not working, you can just either use the fill parent so it can fill before. Okay. And then we're gonna change the align vertical and horizontal. For the horizontal, we're gonna change to the center with 3, and then for the vertical, it will be center 2, like this. And then after that, we're gonna make the button. So okay, what do we need here? Uh, we need now a horizontal arrangement. As usual, we just need to drag and drop. That's why I like Kodular because it's very easy to use. Okay, after that, we're gonna make uh, properties for the horizontal arrangement. Okay, the line as shown here, we're gonna change to 3 and 2. Okay, so we're gonna focus on this page, so ignore this page. Okay, and then background color, are we gonna use hex code, where I just set it to none. Okay, the height is 20% and the width is fill parent, so we're gonna have a nice rectangle, this nice rectangle shape. Okay, and then we're gonna enter the button. Okay, the button called a card view. Okay, the card view is the one with the box shape like this. Okay, so it functions just like a button. So when you click on your gadgets, it can be interactive. Okay, as usual, align horizontal and vertical still center 3 and 2. Recon column is none. Okay, content, the padding is 8, left is 8, padding for left, padding right is 8, top is 8, and then the corner radius, we're gonna make it soft. We're gonna use 15. And then the elevation, so it's kind of like look cooler, we're gonna set to 2. And then don't forget to check this. Don't Don't do not change to be unmarked. Okay, to mark this the full clickable, and then set the height into 20%. The width is 40%. Okay, so that's how we make the card view. Okay, and then in the card view we're gonna add image. You can search on palette, just type image and drag and drop to the inner of the card view. Okay, first you may wanna add the picture, so you can check the asset on the description, and then just gonna be uploaded to your Kodular. Set the height into 80 pixels, and the width is 80 pixel too. Okay, and then we're gonna add space is this one, put it below on the image. After that we're gonna make the name, so we're gonna insert label plate. Okay, font size still 14. For a font typeface to still default, but after that we can change to the Poppins regular. Okay, height is automatic, width is still fill parent. Text you may retype it into calculator, and then text argument is center, and then don't forget to set the text color with hex code, uh, 45 45 45 FF. Okay, and then check this the visible one. Okay, and then we're gonna add space again between uh, these two card view, and then to make it easy you can actually just duplicate this by double click, yes, double click or left click or right click, and then you can do duplicate, or you can use the command D or control D, depends on device what you're using. And after that you may have another card view, just need to be moved by hold clicking and drop it to the next of the space. Okay, so let's delete this because we don't need this card view because we already have one. I don't want to ruin my project. Okay, I'm still like, okay, let's delete. Okay, okay, so you need to repeat all those process until 10. Just need to, and then after you're done repeating those process, I just need to change the name, like calculator, and then square, rectangle, triangle, rhombus, parallelogram, circle, and then trapezoid, and then we have block and cube. And then on the assets you may upload it all and then change the asset to asset image. You have square, rectangle, triangle, and all else. Okay, after done, don't forget this is why. But if you have a good memories, then you need to do that. Okay, you need to change each name of the card view so you don't get confused. Okay, like this card view for calculator, and then this is for square, this is for rectangle, this is for triangle, and then this is for rhombus and other else. Okay, after you're done the look should be like this. And then I forgot to mention you one thing. On the screen properties, you may check the scrollable one and uncheck the show option menu. Leave it like this. So because we have a 10 card view, the fit in on the phone is not fit, so we're gonna activate this scrollable option. Okay, the look should be like this. Okay, okay, after that we're gonna continue to the block. Okay, let's press the block. Okay, for the block we're gonna make for each screen. So after we tap the one of the button, like example rectangle, it's gonna move you to another screen for calculating. Okay, so first we're gonna make the block for the main page on the application. Okay, seems we don't need the coding, we just need to activate the clickable. That's why I need to mention you the clickable is very important. Okay, so let's back to designer and let's head on to the next screen. Okay, okay, let's change this to another screen. Okay, so we're gonna choose the screen block. Okay, uh, okay, so this is the example screen of a block. Okay, so in here, the main feature for the application, we can calculate uh, all like uh, the round of it, and then the volume and or else. Okay, the width and the volume you can count here. Okay, so first to do this, you may insert first space, then you're gonna do the image. Image with automatic width and height, and change to the block picture. For the space, you may set the height to 4% and leave the width with automatic. Okay. Okay. So after that, you may add a space again, so the words and the picture doesn't uh, get on. Okay. Space you can set to 6%. A label will be changed to block. Change the name into block, and then don't forget to change the text color as the default as the color of the rectangle. So we're gonna make it same. Okay, and then you may add another space with 2%, and then we're gonna add a label. Okay, okay. For this space, we're gonna add 6%. Okay, the label. We're gonna change the name into calculate block, and then don't forget on advanced properties, change the font into regular pop-up. Okay, so after that we're gonna enter the space and then make it to 2%, and after that we're gonna insert the text box long from the palette. Okay, uh, font size still 14, font typeface still default. We're gonna change on advanced properties, and then height is 5%, and set the width to 8%, 80%. Okay, and then you may repeat all those process until you came up on the last space before the two button here. Okay, let's skip to the two button. Okay, the font size is 17. Set the height for the 5%. Width is 80%. And then for this, we're gonna use the asset that we already have, which is the button purple. And then you may change the text on the button to the calculate volume, and then you can duplicate it, just change it into the calculate of the width. Okay, and then you may add the space between another card view and the button. Okay, and then after adding space, we're gonna add horizontal. If you activate the scrollable option on the screen, we got no space here. Okay, so for space, let's check on the horizontal arrangement. We have the center with 2 and center with and then the vertical, let's change the center into 2 again, and the height is 60% and the width is fill current, so we have a nice rectangle. Okay, so and then we're gonna make the card view. We have 2 here. Okay, so first let's make the card for balloon. Okay, the horizontal is 3, and then for the line vertical it's 2, and then all for the padding is 8, unless the bottom we're gonna change 13. Corner's radius is 10. We're gonna make soft round, and then the elevation is 0. Height is 40%, and then the width is 40%. Okay, so we're gonna have a nice card view, and between the card volume and width, we're gonna add space. The height is automatic, and the width is 80%. Okay, to save time, we're just gonna duplicate it, the volume, and then what we need to do is change the width and also the name of the card view. The card view on volume, change to card volume, and then for the card view for width, we can change to card view underscore width. Okay, for the rest of the screen, you just need to be duplicated this block page and all of this. After you duplicate it, you just need to change for the coding, the picture, and also the box, the text box. Depends on what shape you want to choose. Okay, so we're gonna move to the block now. For each screen, they have different block because uh, on different block it has a different formula too to count it. Okay, so since it's a short tutorial, so we're just gonna focus on making one coding here. Okay, I'm free expressing right now. So on my computer it's basically fine, still can handle it because as I said, the color have many data, and also I'm having a low internet connection. That's why it feels kind of laggy here. So actually my computer is not affected. It's okay. It's better running Kodular rather than Wheelbox. Okay. Okay, so this is the code. To save time, just need to take a screenshot of it, and then after taking the screenshot, you just need to copy to your coding area. Okay, I think that's all for the short tutorial. After this, we can see the demo for the app on my phone. Okay, let's see the demo.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, guys, this is the demo for the calculation app here. Okay, as you can see, we are connected to the application via Kodular companions. So as I mentioned on the project, so it depends on the setting you set on. Okay, as you can see here, I set the setting for the theme. It's dark theme. Okay, and the color I set is default. So if I set the theme on the color will change with the same theme as the default system. Okay, so and I change the light, it's changed to light theme too. Okay, so I'm sorry because color component is very sensitive, so I'll need to scan the QR code again. Okay, so give it the time. Let me log in again to the Kodular companion. Okay, so what do you need to do here? You go to your Kodular creator, and you will see a test bar or test page, and you click, and then you choose the connect to companion, and then you just need to scan the QR code like what I did here. Okay, so it's gonna connect automatically to the Kodular, and you can see here the code already entered by its own. Okay, you may take a couple of minutes to connect. Okay, so here they are connected. Okay, as you can see here, it changed the light theme. Okay, this is the settings on my computer. Okay, okay, so this is here. Okay, so actually, as I mentioned on the video, I'm experiencing a very bad lag. so I cannot interact to my app. It's not my fault, not the coding fault or the editor fault. It's basically all the fault from the internet. So I tried to click this. Okay, the calculator is still not working. Okay, so if you still expressing this with good internet, it may be the block. So you need to double check your block, and also have you check the clickable option. Okay, all this can be clicked. Okay, so that's why you need to have a good connection when you use Kodular from the laptop and also from the companion. Okay, so this is the demo. I think. Hope you all got good knowledge from this learn. Okay, the last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.